the Speaker has no legal basis of suspending Assembly committees. Standing Order number 160 and Standing Order 161 mention how committee sitting, the procedure of holding a committee sitting. The chairman of a committee would ideally write to the clerk so that the clerk can avail a venue, and the other logistics, writing materials, maybe some water. So it's the work of the clerk, not the speaker. It doesn't mention any speaker in as far as committee sittings are concerned. I am urging members of the County Assembly of Machakos, since we have made requests, the various chairmen of the committee, including me, I'm the chairman of the selection committee, we have made our request to the clerk, and I know the clerk is going to facilitate us. Tomorrow is a committee day. All of us should meet in the assembly, deliberate on matters that are before various committee, write reports, and then from there we'll pick it from there. It is very difficult to replace incompetence. You know, if you're incompetent, you are incompetent. We have seen over the years the County Assembly of Machakos, that is headed by the Speaker, Ann Kiusia, return funds appropriated for development to the county treasury. I'll give you an example. In the financial year 2022-2023, she was not able to utilize, as the chairman of County Assembly Service Board, which is the engine of the assembly, she was not able to utilize over 250 million. So that money returned to the county treasury. In the financial year 2023-2024, again, she could not utilize development funds. That was in excess of 250 million again. And this financial year, I am afraid, she is going to return more than 280 million monies meant for development of the county assembly. She is irreversibly incompetent, and that is what we want to replace as an assembly. And it is time that we got a woman or a man of competence to run the institution that is Machakos County Assembly. We have a fund that is called Wekwato Fund. The bill is awaiting approval of the county assembly. This Wekwato Fund is a fund that is going to facilitate table banking for vulnerable women and young people who want to access small capital for businesses. So we cannot move because she suspended the sitting. We have the emergency fund bill that is supposed to go through. God forbid, if we have to have a major fire that would require emergency intervention, the county government of Machakos will not be able to intervene since that bill is in the assembly, and so many others. We are in the current budget cycle. We are not able to move. So we are in danger of not having an approved budget by 20th June.
The last one.
Yes.
You mentioned that the speaker is invited to the Senate.
Yes. We have information that the Speaker has a letter from the Senate to appear before the devolution committee of the Senate. In the same letter, she has been asked to bring along the clerk to the assembly and all the honorable members. The letter was received in her office early this week. She has not cared to communicate because we fear that she just wants to go alone with some few members and paint the rest of us in bad light. So we are telling her we have the right to that information because it is not actually her document. That document becomes, once it arrives to the county assembly, it becomes a public document. And so, because it also touches on us, she should release it to us. Otherwise, we want to tell her we will be at the Senate because we have seen the letter in social media. And we have actually checked there on the city, whatever it is, whether it is true or false, and we are aware that that letter came from the Senate. All she needs to do is to communicate to the honorable members. If she doesn't communicate, we will honor the invitation by the Senate.
Kila bodi huwa maisha yake yanaisha na bunge likiisha. Kama ile ambayo tuko nayo hapa Machakos, ilifaa kuwa bodi hiyo ilikwisha wakati hili bunge ambalo tuko nalo lilikuja mamlakani. Na kutokea mwaka wa 2022 hiyo bodi bado wale 4th and 5th member bado tunaona wako kazini. Tulikuja tukauliza ni vipi wako kazini, tukaambiwa walikuwa wamepewa kandarasi ambayo ilikuwa inaisha mwaka jana 2024 Oktoba. Kutoka huo wakati bado tunawaona wanakuja kazini na tunauliza ni vipi wako kazini. Huu mwaka ukianzia. Tulikuja tukawa na kikao na tukaulizana ni vipi wako kazini, tukaambiwa basi na speaker, tukaambiwa kwamba hizo nafasi zitakuwa advertised na tupate watu wengine wajaze hizo nafasi. Hiyo process ikaendeshwa na ripoti ambayo ilikuja, majority of the members kwa bunge wakaonelea kwamba it does not meet their expectations, na kwa hivyo hiyo ripoti ikaangushwa. Kwenye hicho kikao, speaker alisema kwamba quorum ya County Assembly Service Board ni 2 members, hiyo ni quorum. Na kwa hivyo kama ni 2 members, tuko na mwakilishi ambaye anawakilisha walio wengi na kuna mwakilishi ambaye anawakilisha walio wachache, na mmoja wao huwa ni naibu wa mwenyekiti. Kwa hivyo anaweza endesha mambo yote ambayo ni ya hiyo board, na clerk yuko pale kama karani wa hiyo board. Kwa hivyo tunataka sisi kama wabunge tunauliza bwana clerk hajaze hizo nafasi za 4th and 5th member haraka iwezekanavyo, na kwa sababu tunajua wale ambao walikuwa na walifaa kuwa walitoka kazini mwaka wa 2022, tunajua kwamba wanaendelea kufanya kazi, wanakuja bungeni kinyume na sheria. Tunataka kuambia hivi, wanavyofanya wanavunja sheria, na there are constitutional bodies like EACC ambao kazi yao ni kuchunguza kama kuna watu ambao wanapata fidia ama wanapata mishahara kinyume na sheria.
A forum at State House Nairobi yesterday purportedly for Ukambani leaders, but as a majority leader for Machakos County Assembly, I was not invited, so I could not have attended a meeting where I was not invited, either through and especially through the right channels. The right channels, I mean, the invitation letter should have come through the Speaker of County Assembly of Machakos and then to honorable members. Or there's a possibility that she could have gotten the invitation and she chose to invite some members and not the others. But as for me and some of my colleagues, we never got any official communication as to the visit to the State House. I attend meetings where I actually know the agenda. If the agenda is good enough for me to attend the meeting, I would certainly attend. But the agenda should be issues to do with development.
Na ile barua tumeona katika social media ambao tumefanya effort ku verify authenticity yake kama ni ya ukweli. Kuna kipengele ameambiwa a facilitate vile members wa County Assembly watapata huo mwaliko pia na wao wakajumuike katika hao masuala. Wakati speaker alisimamisha vikao vya bunge, bunge haijafungwa, wafanyikazi wa bunge wako kazini. Wale wanaotuma jumbe, wale wana facilitate communication wako kazini. Angetoa taarifa kidogo, pass this information to members, they are required at Senate on Tuesday, tungepata hiyo habari. Kwa hivyo sio ati ana njia yoyote ambayo imemzuia kutupasha hiyo habari.
Enani ngalikwe lengi ni members na itu
kurekodi na mkono ukuanga tricky sana.
wathandatu mubitu wiyo ombe yangu nengwa ni governor to a tune of 2 million. I'm not liembe ati kabesi yetu eseo kwe mapambano hey bado mapambano wa speaker MCA musilale mapambano bado mapambano usilale hey lale sipika usilale
bado mapambano, mapambano, mapambano.